So we have to stop being angry. We have to stop being anxious because we have an incredible amount to be hopeful for. You know, when I left EPA on January 20th, 2017, thank you, 17 at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, not that I'm keeping track, I had the privilege of spending some time at Harvard University with young people just like you. Really smart, really passionate, really exciting. And one thing I realized, and I spend a lot of time at universities as a result, is that these young people are inspirational. You guys kind of know what you want to do. You understand the world better than certainly we ever did. But what most fascinates me is your inherent sense of equity and social justice. I have never seen anything match that. And I think that is what's going to be the turnaround. Because having worked in pollution my whole life, I know that I have been working with the World Health Organization of late to try to figure out how we address the issues of pollution globally. And I know that more than 9 million people every year lose their lives because of exposure to pollution. But more importantly, I know 93% of those are people living in poverty, are people who are minorities, the disenfranchised, our kids and our women. Pollution is not an equal opportunity killer. So if you want equity in the world, then you need to address the pollution that is holding communities back. Because when you cannot grow an economy if you cannot go to work. If your children are sick, if you cannot get to school because you are so busy trying to find wood in conflict areas in order to put food on your table. We have to understand that these issues can be tackled together, that the issue of pollution is a systemic problem that we can fix, and it can be a trigger not to take down an economy, but to grow an economy. And you have a sense that you can tackle it all, and I want you to do that. I don't want you to separate these issues. I want you to think of them all the same. And I want you to think about how to make progress moving forward on issues of climate by looking at issues of health. Because climate change is not about birds and bunnies or polar bears. I love birds, I love bunnies, I love polar bears. Do not send me an email. I get it, they're very cute. Polar bears, not so much, maybe from far away. But really, climate change is about you and me. It's about your kids. It's about my kids. It's about my new grandson. It's about their life. It's about their future. Climate change is a systemic problem that needs to be tackled, not something given momentary discussion or small steps that will eventually get us there. If anybody read the IPCC report recently, you will know that time is running out and we need to move quickly. But the most important thing we need to do is to follow the science and to understand where that is taking us and what solutions we have moving forward. Look, none of these challenges are easy. They never have been. And certainly the challenges of building a clean, sustainable future in the face of climate change is really an unprecedented existential challenge. But we have science. We have knowledge. We have understanding. We even have the technology. And we even have the economic opportunity to be able to make this happen. What we are lacking is political will. That is where you come in. That is where I come in. We need to demand change that's necessary to protect our health today and our future moving forward.